Welcome to our English Conversational podcast, where learning English becomes simple, fun, and practical. Whether you're a beginner or just looking to polish your skills, our podcasts are designed to help you level up your spoken English through real-life conversations. By listening to natural dialogues, you'll learn everyday phrases, improve pronunciation, and build your confidence.
Today's topic is something we all love to talk about, the weather. It's a common and easy subject that's perfect for starting conversations in English. You'll hear useful phrases and vocabulary that you can use in daily life.
So let's dive into the conversation with me, Robin, and my friend Maria. We'll chat about the weather in a fun and natural way.
Hi, Maria. How are you today?
Hey, Robin. I'm doing great, thanks. And you?
I'm good too, but I must say today's weather is amazing, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It's so sunny and warm. I love days like this. It feels like spring, even though it's still winter.
Yeah, it's surprising, isn't it? Lately, the weather has been so unpredictable. One day it's freezing, and the next it feels like summer.
You're so right. Just last week, it was snowing, and I had to wear my thickest coat. Now I'm walking around in a light jacket. Climate change must be playing a big role in this.
Definitely. It's interesting how the weather can change so quickly. By the way, did you check the forecast for tomorrow?
I did. It's supposed to rain in the afternoon, so I guess we should carry umbrellas if we're going out.
That's a good idea. Rain can really ruin plans if you're not prepared. Do you like rainy days, by the way?
It depends. If I'm staying at home, I love listening to the sound of the rain while sipping tea or reading a book. But if I have to go out, it's not so enjoyable. What about you?
I'm the same. Rainy days at home are so cozy, but getting caught in the rain while outside, not so fun. Have you ever been caught in a sudden downpour?
Oh, yes. Last month I was walking to the market when it started pouring out of nowhere. I didn't have an umbrella, so I was soaked by the time I got back. It was both funny and frustrating.
That's happened to me too. It's one of those moments where you just have to laugh at yourself. Speaking of weather, what's your favorite type of weather?
I'd say I love sunny but cool days, kind of like today. The temperature is perfect and everything feels fresh. What about you?
I like the same kind of weather, but I also enjoy a light snowfall in winter. There's something magical about watching snowflakes fall and covering everything in white.
That does sound nice. Snowy days are great for staying indoors with a warm drink. By the way, have you ever seen extreme weather, like a storm or a heat wave?
Yes, I have. A few years ago, I experienced a really bad thunderstorm. The wind was so strong that trees were falling and the rain was non-stop. It was scary, but also fascinating to see nature's power. What about you?
I've been through a heat wave during summer once. It was so hot that even the air felt heavy. Everyone stayed indoors with fans and air conditioning. It made me appreciate cool weather even more.
Extreme weather can be challenging, but it also makes you grateful for the nice days. By the way, do you know how people in other countries talk about the weather?
Not really. Is it different?
Well, in places like the UK, talking about the weather is a popular way to start a conversation. It's like the ultimate icebreaker. People often say things like, "Lovely day, isn't it?" or "Looks like rain," even if they've just met.
That's interesting. I guess it's because the weather in the UK changes so often, so there's always something to talk about.
Exactly. And even in other countries, mentioning the weather is a polite way to start small talk. It's something everyone can relate to.
That makes sense. I think learning weather phrases is really useful for English learners. It's such a natural topic.
Absolutely. Plus, it's fun to talk about. Before we wrap up, let me ask you this. If you could choose one type of weather to have all year round, what would it be?
That's a tough question, but I think I'd choose sunny, mild weather. Not too hot, not too cold. How about you?
Yeah, I think I'd pick the same. It's the perfect balance. Well, Maria, this has been such a fun conversation. The weather really is a great topic to talk about.
It really is. I enjoyed this chat, Robin. I'm sure our listeners will pick up some useful phrases from this.
I hope so. Talking about the weather is simple, but it's such a good way to practice English. Let's encourage them to try these phrases in their conversations.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of our English Conversational Podcast. We hope this chat about the weather gave you plenty of useful phrases to practice.
If you enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Let us know in the comments what topic you'd like us to talk about next. Remember, practice makes perfect, so keep listening, keep speaking, and keep improving your English.
Until next time, take care and happy learning.